Top of the morning to you. How's it going, everybody? Ultima 6, The False Prophet, back again. Today's my second attempt to play this game. Yesterday was kind of a blind run, so today I'm armed with a bit more knowledge. Major Rage TV, welcome. And Elixir. Let's see if I got that name correct here. Let me take a closer peek. I just gotta adjust my screen here. Elixir VT, thanks for the lurk. I think it's been a cool minute since you and I have interacted on Twitch. Yeah, I hope you've been well. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. And Major Rage, how have you been? How have you been? Have you ever played this one? Oh yeah. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. I apologize for the flashing. I don't know how to heal. Poison. So, trying to think like what to do here. Like, we could probably sleep in an inn. I don't think it's gonna cure the poison, but it might bring us to daytime. And then now this is the castle still. Oh my gosh, instantly started off like this. So you know what, and I meant to, this is my fault too, I meant to, you know, actually like play a little bit further and not be stuck at this point. But here I am, still poisoned. And this is maybe the most obnoxious poison animation I've ever seen. It's intense. Well, so far, I mean, don't take this as like this is the whole game right here. This is obviously huge errors were made yesterday. Major Rage, huge errors were made, and yeah, I'm poisoned and I don't know how to be unpoisoned. I accidentally wasted my spell book, wasted my red potion. So once we get through this, things should be a lot easier. But right now I'm gonna basically seek out a gargoyle, and they can axe my characters here, and then from there, should be able to get revived at the king and knock this off, because it is intense. There's a gargoyle right there. Go ahead and do your worst. Okay, he's dead. So, and I've been okay. There should be some very exciting news this week from my part, so keep an eye out, would you? Okay, there we go. Now we can play the game again. Now, I think they start you off with everything A-okay, so... Oh yeah, we can call him Mr. Nose, because that was the nickname that we learned from his court jester, so let's try that here. As you can see, there's a key term-based dialogue branching system in this. Mr. Nose. Who told thee of that nickname? I would rather thou didst not call me that. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So the poisoning is done now. So we should be good. But wow. I mean, it was rough. This room's dark, so yeah, it was a lot of flashing. A carefree fellow in a ludicrous costume. He is prancing. Oh, we already spoke with him. That was the court jester. So today what I'm going to do is try and just start off with a little bit of grinding. I did a little investigating as to where we could possibly go. And so we're actually going to follow this map and go all the way over to the spider cave. A sly-looking fellow dressed in rags. Hello, my good man. He glances around quickly and whispers, I'm Lord British, but don't tell anyone. I'm in disguise. I'm really Lord British. I can prove it to you. I know where the 8 runes are. I'm pretending to be a beggar. That way nobody will suspect who I really am. Here, give me a few coins to keep anyone from getting suspicious. No, I'm not going to give you coins. Broke, are you? Well, come by after I'm done with this disguise, and I'll give you a loan from the royal treasury. Now, Of course, nobody would dare say anything bad about me to my face. Nobody except Chuckles, anyway. I don't think, You don't believe what he said? Yeah, I don't believe what he said. I really don't. Okay, so like I said, now we're going to venture over to a space where we can do some grinding. And that should be helpful. Honestly, it's an enormous town. So many JRPGs do not have towns this large. A thin, dark-haired man with a nervous smile. Greetings, traveler. My name is Wilbur. I work here at the stables taking care of the horses. I used to sell horses, but now they are very pretty. A talking horse? Ridiculous, of course, no. Oh, you can't inquire about the talking horse? One would think. One would think. How's it going, Retro Gaming Jibbis? How are you? Ultima. Is Lord Brightish. Cheers to both of you, you know? Cheers to both of you. Got horses right there. They got all kinds of horses. Y'all. Retro Gaming Jibbis, how are you doing today? How's every little thing? We must needs follow this for a good period. We're going to try and get to the Spider Cave, which I'd read was a more than decent way to get some level ups. So that's where we're going. Who's this? A tall man with muscles. Speak, he growls at you. Are you taking a census? His powerful gaze is fixed on you. Have you ever seen one? If you had, you would not believe the fairy tales being told by that incompetent mayor. He grabs the knife and holds it aloft. See this blade? Their fangs are twice as long and thrice as sharp. I'm doing pretty good, thanks very much. Looking forward to another day of Ultima 6. Looking forward to a big announcement later this week, so keep an eye out for that. He is one to be respected. I have seen him fight firsthand. He is a mighty warrior, as well as a just opponent. He resumes cleaning his nails with his knife. I don't see anything. Now, remind me again, Retro Gaming Jeebus, you have played this before, right? I see nothing special. Isn't that was that a cat? Oh, you can't talk to it or anything. It looks like a cat. Oh, there's all kinds of cats. Oh no! Being attacked by cats. Well, you gotta watch out for those. Oh, you started playing it yesterday? Really? Same version and everything, or are you playing it on PC? Let me check my map again. Okay. Alright, I think I know where I'm going. I think. Same version. Okay. So have you beaten the Super Nintendo version before? Is this the version that you typically do? Swashbuckler! Dang. I was not expecting swashbuckling, but here we are. Oh my goodness. Okay. So there was quite a lot there. Now, I was told to ensure that I don't let my inventory get full. But I'm still kind of unsure as to how the inventory works exactly. Such as, how do I open this bag? I'm really glad that you're playing it again, because then I can absolutely pick your brain on it. So I think I have items in this bag. Yesterday, another concern was that I picked up a torch. I bought a torch, and unfortunately, we got a wood shield, a blue potion, and a curve heater. And I picked up a torch and unequipped my spell book, but now I can't find my spell book. So I don't know what is the deal with that. Now, can I use this in tandem? Oh no, I can't. Can't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We could do it just like that. Wood shield, says arm 3, so I'm guessing that's better. How about cloth armor? Yeah, sweet. And then let's go ahead and give this... No, don't be ridiculous. Oh, double shields. That doesn't seem very helpful. It doesn't. Okay, he's got stuff already. Whoops. Still getting the hang of the menu system. Okay. Shamino. What is this? Oh, he's got a sword and a dagger. Okay. And then if I go here, he's got just his crossbow. So we're good on this. There's a prophecies. I'm going to guess that's like a spell book, but it says can't be used. So I don't know about that. X to look in the bag. You can bash gargoyles and block. So can you use shields as weapons in this? Let's see. We're gonna give. We'll give the potion to Iolo. He'll be our potion carrier person. And then I would like to check out the bag right here. Oh yeah, there it is. So it put the spell book inside of the thing. Okay. All right. Awesome. So then how do I close? Oh, it's just that. Okay. But I don't want to equip that just yet. Okay, we're making actual progress here. We're making actual real progress. Boom. Attack 15. Oh, they're both attack 15. Okay. Yeah, so it defaulted into the bag. I could not figure out how to open the bag. I'm glad we solved that. Thank you very much. So now, if I camp, here's a question for you. If I camp, and they eat food, will that recover their health? I hope so. You never know in older games like this. You never know what kind of tricks they're playing. And I feel like in terms of just a philosophy of game design, some of these games are so old that they're working under completely different game design philosophies than what one might think is the standard today, and that can make it rather difficult. Oh boy, look at all that. I'm gonna save right here, and then we're gonna Sparta these guys, bring them across the bridge. See if we can survive this. Oh no, they beat me. We're at the office and the connection sucks. Oh, that's all right. How's it going? Did I do the sling bait? The sling bait voice? No, I didn't do it yet. I'm sorry. That was just for you, Ray. How's it going? How's it going? Just got my Okole handed to me. And yeah, now we're just trying to figure things out, basically. Very, very slowly. I think I would like to figure out how to get better equipment on my hero. It's about to be nighttime. Oh, yeah, and the question that I was asking was... see if he's already sleepy poo. Oh, he's still awake. Camping recovers your health, right? That was the big question. I'm assuming so, but that was the whole discussion of not really knowing exactly what game design philosophies they're working under this far back in time. There's an element of translation in what seems almost archaeological to me when it comes to stuff like this. Oh, something happened. Twitch made noise. Oh, I don't know. What is Holy Rusted Metal rated with a party of 5? Ladies and gentlemen, Holy Rusted Metal. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Let's see if I can remember how to do a shout out to Holy Rusted Metal. You got very lost. I don't think it worked. I don't think the shout out worked. How do you do it again? I don't know how to do so much twitchery. How to shout out on Twitch. Oh. Shout out. And then Holy Rusted Metal. There we go. Alright, did it work? I think it worked. Hey everybody, go follow us. Go follow us following Holy Rusted Metal. Give Holy Rusted Metal a follow. What were you doing today? You were doing Wild Arms? So I've not played that in a really long time. So I can't help you. Sorry. Can you help me with Ultima 6? Cause wow, I'm struggling. Got to figure stuff out here. It's dark, as you can see. Let's see. We're going to go down. I know we have a lot of RPG experts in chat pretty much all the time. There are some very intelligent people in chat. And you can certainly pick their brain on a lot of these things. I'm certain. Okay, we're gonna campy poo right here. No, there's not enough room. Campy poo? Yeah, sure, you can do it for 9 hours, I guess. Now sweep. There we go. Camp, yes. So, I was shocked at this game having, having a day and night cycle system, an in-game time system. It's quite complex. It really is. And today was your first stream for that, or what? Better not stray off the path too much, because there could be swamps. Very FromSoft. I mean, this is essentially Elden Ring. It's the same exact thing. Prove me wrong. Oh no, there's a guy! Zoltan attacks with sling but failed. Friggin' Zoltan. Hey! Why can I not attack this guy? Hi, what the... Okay. So I don't know why I can't actually hurt this fellow here. I actually can't do anything. He's just getting turn after turn. What's going on? Somebody help me. We're gonna die. Somebody help me. What the... Okay. I'm just mashing buttons at this point. Wow. Wow. I bet Wild Arms was kinder to you than this. Oh, there's got to be some decent walkthroughs for Wild Arms, right? That's a fairly... Oh yeah, he's just gonna kill everybody. Like, what the heck? Why can't I actually attack here? Is this a game glitch or... somebody help me. Don't care how you do it. Yeah. Wow. Well, okay. So that was unfortunate at best. I just want to get to the spider cave. Missing items. So is there like a missables thing going on? You could also look on YouTube. Over the years, I've found sometimes those can be more effective. I do not want to talk to you. You're not Lord British. More effective at seeing like something really specific because I can actually watch. Whereas like if I read and they try and describe a location, that can be difficult. Yeah, there's a beggar like right here. So, you know, he doesn't care. Okay. Well, more power to you for that. I hope it goes well. I hope it does. I would really love to play Wild Arms sometimes. I think I've still got it in my collection from childhood, but I don't have a ton of memory playing it. I know I have. Definitely did not beat it. But also a cool, unique setting for a JRPG, you know? Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, I honestly think that's a golden age. I think Super Nintendo, what is going on? Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1, in my view, that represents a golden age of RPGs. Really good stuff on both systems. The PlayStation 2 as well. I think PlayStation 2, you know, you started to see a little more shovelwareishness, I think, in JRPGs on PS2 than in the smaller libraries. There's a bit of that on Super Nintendo. There are some RPGs that are downright reprehensible on Super Nintendo. I'll say it. I will. I can think of two right now, 2 or 3. But, you know, it's a system that I think generally has pretty darn good RPGs. Oh, yeah. And I've heard people say, you know, okay, let me see if I can actually do this fight now. Try and get the upper hand on him, and we're not weakened from a previous battle as well. Well, you know what we could attempt to do? We could attempt to heal up, if worse comes to worse. But it looks like we'll be fine. I think we should be okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Boom. Well, what would I say is reprehensible on the Super Nintendo? Obviously, that's a strong word. like morally evil is something that's difficult to say for, I think, the vast majority of video games. Like, I would say something like a game like Active Shooter, which was a banned game from Steam. Steam doesn't ban games, but when they do, you know it's pretty bad. Right? That was a game where you actually played as an active shooter at like a school. Like, I would call that reprehensible. But obviously there's nothing like that on Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo, the worst RPGs that I've played on Super Nintendo were like Uncharted Waters. It's not that bad. It's pretty cool, but it's way too long. And Nindo Way of the Ninja is just a huge drag. And the worst one is probably The Lord of the Rings Volume 1. Absolutely terrible. Just horrible trying to figure out how to get story going. Too much town exploring stuff so poor. Pet peeve is town overuse in JRPGs. Oh, you'd love this game, Holy Rusted Metal. There is an enormous town right at the start of the game. Like, absolutely humongous. Ring mail. Hey, that's pretty solid. We got more ring mail. So we're gonna get stocked up here, and then I can actually sell some of these things. Whoa, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Mr. Temper, congrats on arithmetician. That's a lot of gold too. And a spear. Heck yes. Just in time for Mr. Temper shows up just in time to talk Anindo. It's like you have an internal Anindo radar that just goes off. What good is an RPG that takes less than 200 hours to complete the main story? Oh man, Dan, that's a hot take right there. I'm dizzy. Now, I think a good sweet spot for me with an RPG is main story between 20 to 30 hours, 40 kind of pushing it. Hey, thanks for the resub there, Majo Rage TV. I appreciate the support. Thanks for 2 months of support. Do we subs have nicknames read? Sure. I mean, how can I set that up for you? Actually, I have no idea. I point a camera at a TV, for crying out loud. I don't know how to do anything, honestly. I don't know how to do anything. So if you explain it to me, I'll set it up for you. I have no problem with that. Let's see. But Dan, I don't know. 20 to 40 hours, I think, is great for a main story. One huge problem with a lot of RPGs is their story does not support the length of the game at all. It's just like randomly moving through episodic things. And then eventually it ends with you fighting some metaphysical thing, you know? Oof, the bloat. Okay. How much Ultima did you miss? Not much. I've died twice already, I think. One guy wouldn't even let me attack back. So, what was the deal with that? Did you folks see that? There was a guy who kept attacking me endlessly, and I could not attack him. What is the deal with that? Huh? I don't know. Uncharted Waters. Yeah, I liked Uncharted Waters, but it's way too long. It gets tedious. It really does. Hit Midgar for the first time. Took me 8 hours to get out of the first town. Yeah. I mean, Midgar is also towns and dungeons and, you know, story, right? As long as the game is really fun, bang for buck. I mean, I guess. Like, if the length is not just boiling down to tedium and doing the same thing over and over again, that's what Uncharted Waters turned into. And it gets slower over time. We all know that the best RPG modern or retro is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, clocking in at 300 hours. Woof. Yeah. Yeah, everybody should be anti-tedium, really, honestly. We were talking about this yesterday. My good friend Syncoplay, who is a developer, talking about realism versus abstraction, creating kind of a fun factor by limiting, you know, some of the extra steps, the extra clicks, the tedium, stuff like that. Uncharted Waters can be beaten quickly once you know the game systems really well. Exactly. Yeah, you're right here. Learning what's under the hood in the game takes time. That's the thing, is you're not going to know that exploit on your first playthrough unless you're getting a ton of help, right? And if you're getting a ton of help, then it's not a first playthrough, really. It's not a real one. Okay, we got Spear, which is not as good as the sword based on attack power. What else we got? We got Ring Mail, which is better, so we'll do that. We got a Throwing Axe. That's pretty cool. Because if we could throw... I'm going to do it. We're going to throw from the back row. Yo. What else do we got? We got a wood shields here. So let me... There we go. And then let me give some of this stuff over to the others. Okay, and then well, he's already quite well armed anyway. And then how about the other guy? He's well armed too. So let me see here. What's he got? He's just got a sword. Okay. And then Iolo has got actually leather arms, so we could go ahead and give him the... Where is it? There it is. Give him this. And then I'm slowly learning the system. There we go. Boom, baby. All right. Playing this game is like using Linux. Oh, you have to have a degree in order to play MP3. Ray, that's one of the funniest things I've heard said about this game yet. Can I have permission to quote you right there? Because that is a good one. Can't remember the last time a game over 100 hours wasn't full of fluff to bloat it out in some form. It's MMOs in a nutshell, too. Like, MMOs will have this beautiful, gorgeous open world and then insist upon you doing, like, pointless micro missions, you know? It really is a shame because you could accomplish so much with an MMO, and instead they're just like, Hugh, why don't you go get 10 mushrooms in a forest for some guy for, like, friggin' ever? Let's see. Yeah, I do want to recover here. What do you mean not enough room? Just camp already. Ugh, you guys. It's just for 1 hour. Eat some foods. Alright, he couldn't find a spot, I guess. Oh yeah, let's save the game now. Okay. Trying to get up here to the spider camp or whatever. Spider cave. That's what it was. So that's what we're gonna do. And don't go in there. It's dark. It is dark. What is that? Like a slime? Probably. See, nothing special. I mean, that sure looks like something special. Strange glowing ball of energy.
Who are you? The concept of name is one I still do not grasp. Information is exchanged between different planes through Zorinia. Britannia has never participated in the interplanetary exchange of information.
What the... Oh, the angle is rough, yeah. It's, what did we looked it up yesterday? It's, military oblique, under the canopy of isometric. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a great joke. That's a great joke. I really loved the Linux joke there. Holy Rusted Metal, thanks again for the raid. I appreciate you very much. And enjoy your food. I will struggle with this angle. Yeah, playing MMOs is killing 50 boards to collect 10 boar. It's true. It's true. All right, we gotta find this cave here or something like that. I don't know. Now there's gonna be like a mountain around here somewhere. Oh, look, a sign. Okay, what game was it that was like you have to look at the sign from the front? Iolo's place. So it's actually my dude's house. Ought to be around here. Spider cave? Spider cave. Does whatever a spider cave does. Okay, let me check the map. Oh shoot, am I even in the correct area? Oh, I think I am. Okay, hang on. Now from here, we're actually gonna want to come down this way. I think this'll do it for us. Oh, spiders! Who knew there was gonna be spiders in the spider cave? Gotta watch out for bats, too. Friggin' giant bats. Dang, crossbow, y'all. Crossbows are awesome. Okay. Could be, oh, angle or devil. I get it. Angel or, yeah. All right, here's the spider cave. We made it. Save the game. Let's go inside and see what's up. Spider cave. Spider cave. Spider. Why don't we make it daytime? Here, we'll camp. Oh, that's a lot of bats. Now, a friend of mine told me that in this game you have to visit a shrine in order to level up once you have enough experience points. Can somebody confirm if that's correct? Because I am going to need to... do that eventually, presumably. Right here, nap. Oh, the battle text? Yeah, I'm not reading the battle text. It'll take forever. Take too long. There we go. Now, I don't know. It might still be dark in here because it is a cave. Yep. Yep. Yeah, well, I was manually skipping it. Absolutely. Because, yeah, it was too long. The shrine you level up determines what stats you gain. Viridian Games, welcome, and thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. Thanks for answering my question. King Creole Eagle, how's it going? Like Kurt Angle too. Okay, Spider Cave. I'd read that this is a decent place to start a little bit of leveling, a little bit of fighting and getting gold for early stuff. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I can't even see the spiders though. That's bad. That's a bad sign. Okay, so throwing axe is actually not... Like, I can't actually throw it that far, I guess. So, that's too bad. Wow, and they use, like, a line of sight as well. Like, he can't shoot through the walls. They thought of everything. I appreciate it, King. I do. Thanks for being here. So we know, Viridian, you're familiar with Ultima 6. Are you an Ultima fan? And then, King, have you played Ultima before? Let's see now. I am going to check how much food do we all have. Oh, they got food. They got food. They're good. Or at least that one guy is. Right there. Take that. Done some games inspired by it? Oh yeah, haven't we all? I think without Ultima, there's quite a lot that wouldn't have been made, right? Like we were just talking the other day about, yesterday, about Dragon Warrior taking a lot of stuff from this. And that's huge. I mean, that's obviously ginormous. Okay, so I'm going to switch things up. This plays... Wait, what? Oh, he threw the throwing axe. I don't know why I thought that, you know, you throw an axe and you just magically get it back. So... But yeah, no, we're out of throwing axes because he threw them. Hey, well, this is an Avatar of the Rings. Ooh. Are you asking me to make Tolkien references on my show? Is it fun? I'm having fun. Yeah. I'm having fun for sure. This is not bad at all. Metal Biako. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Ultima is the godfather of RPGs. Ultima is the godfather of RPGs.
Look what they did to my boy. Hey, how you doing, Metal? Thanks for popping in today. Have you played Ultima before? This is what we're talking about. Not the Eagles going to Mordor. You know what? We could lay the Eagles going to Mordor argument to rest. Nice, nice, nice. Beat Ultima Exodus on NES, the only Ultima I ever played. Cinco, welcome. Metal, welcome. Hey, y'all. Look forward to a big announcement from me later this week, please. I mean, this is a big one. Okay? Like, I have been saying that I've been playing these games for a secret project for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years and a half. And some of that is going to finally be revealed very soon. So, no! Poison! Okay. I need information. How do we cure poison here? Because I already drank the red potion on a previous thing. And this is one of the hardest poison. Okay. Hey, we should be back. Let me know if you can hear me. Ro Raggy, Ryrink, Robies, Resh Rachel the Ream. Spell called Ann Knox that will cure poison. Okay. I think someone said that poison is like a spell, so it's dispel magic. Stream is poison. Okay, we're back. All right. That gave me a chance to catch up on everything in chat, too. Now, if that happens again, I'll just stay on until it reconnects. If it completely boots me off, I'll start a new stream, and we'll have to go from there. But yeah, the OBS is definitely struggling. Stream, be good. Learn the virtues. Okay, so let's see. Got the spell book ready. I don't think I have anything else, any other item that cures stuff. It's in the bag. Got the onk. Oh, rubber ducky and could be causing this, honestly. What a pain. Okay. Twitch is summoning sickness. Okay. So, dispel magic. Is that going to work to cure poison? Let's try it. Red recovered. So, is that it? I think it is. Hail! Sweet. Thank goodness. Friggin' get him. Okay, there we go. Whew. So we can now dispel poison with dispel magic. So that's nice. Das gut. See what they got up here. Probably more spiders, I would imagine. Spider cast magic arrow. Look at that. Spider silk. I'll take it. Get him. Uh-oh. I see some poison swamp stuff over there. So we're going to need to be careful. Is that what I'm looking at? The sparkly stuff? That is poison, right? We got the gold, baby. Oh, yeah. Lots of gold. Now, you could take this gold and... whoa, there's a guy there. And turn it into gold coins, I think? Can anybody hear me? Hopefully this is working still. Because... if it's not, I'm going to be somewhat perturbed. I think I will be perturbed. There'll be much perturbing. Let's see. We'll just close that. You can hear me. I'm just choosing not to listen. The quality of our conversations in a nutshell. Major Rage. Hey, good luck with your stream as well, Major Rage. I appreciate you. You know, I hardly ever remember. Let me see if I can set up a raid later on. Loud and clear, comrade. Da, get swamp boots on. First we'll need to find swamp boots. Nothing special. There's literally a dude right there. I mean, like, pick their pockets or something, maybe, you know? And there's chainmail and a crossbow and a main gotcha. Gosh. There's swamp boots and a sling. Okay. Now we're doing okay. So let's put on crossbows are cool. I want to use a crossbow. I have to buy arrows for this, right? Like, not actually going to be able to do anything. Swamp boots. Boom, baby. Yeah, y'all got boots. Yep, they got boots. Okay. Surprisingly, yes, you have to buy arrows. Oh. Yeah, usually I'm supposed to get off stream earlier so I can go pick up my kids from school, and I'm not good at that. Okay, so now that I have swamp boots, what? I can walk across this schmutz, no problem? I don't think he's throwing crossbows stuff. I think I gotta buy the arrows. Oh, bolts. Yeah. That makes sense. Let's see. We never played an average or a bad game just because of the music. I feel like some of the games that are like licensed would fall under this category. One game that comes to mind is The Adventures of Batman and Robin, the one for Super Nintendo. I really like the music and I really like the show, but that game is not... Okay, I think we're back. Okay, I think we're back again. Nice, we can walk over the poison. Okay, so I think Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is a good example. I would call that game average. I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's good at what it was designed to do, which is be a kind of entry-level RPG. Let's see, halberds. Whoa, attack 30? Heck yes! That is pretty great. Let's see if might have a better shield here. That's 3 rating. How about here? He's using that. Okay, we're good. The Super Nintendo version, right? I think the Genesis Adventure of Batman and Robin is pretty great. I think the Super Nintendo one, it's just really slow. And I love that cartoon. But I wouldn't call it a great game. I don't think... Like, if you pressed me, maybe I could say it's not a terrible game. But I don't think you could say it's more than average, right? Attack 2 squares away. Heck yes. Let's see. You do love the SNES one? I love the animation in it. I like the music. I really don't like playing it. I really do not. Whoa, big boy. Okay, let's, no, you can't. Okay, it's just a big dead giant. A spike collar and a magic helm and gems. There's a lot in this cave. There's a lot. Okay, so you love the SNES one. Sell me on the SNES one. Would you call it a great game? Sure, magic helm. Gems, nice. Spike collar. Cool. Neat. That's pretty sweet, actually. I think the SNES version is better than the Genesis one, if only because the Genesis one is insanely hard. Genesis one is hard. I think it's way more fun to play, though. It's certainly more dynamic. The SNES one, it feels like you're wading through molasses. It really does. I think it's more true to the show. At the very least, it's pretty difficult, though. It's just a Genesis version, but very different reasons. Yeah, it's certainly visually true to the show. Batman is a I mean, that kind of describes almost every game on the on the Genesis. It feels like it's on drugs. Genesis games are just like really ramped up all the time. Oh, hey. He sweep? No, he's just toast. Okay. Well, just to be safe, just kind of look around everywhere. Yeah. All right. Nice. We got a lot of great stuff here. A lot of good stuff. Ultima Online fans in chat. Any Ultima Online fans in chat? No, not talking. What? Dupre, no! Dupre. He has to tell you how to pronounce his name. It's like the difficulty is on code. I'm trying to think of another average game where I like the music. I don't know. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look at the collection real quick. Katamari Damacy. No, just kidding. That's a lie. That's a lie. That game's great. It really is. Somebody in chat was about to lose it just for me saying that. Oh, you know what? Arcana, first-person dungeon crawler for Super Nintendo. I don't think Arcana is a great game. I think it's an okay game. I wasn't meh on Arcana. I thought Arcana was fine for what it was. But I wouldn't call Arcana a great game. I think that that game had great music, though. Like, you could tell it was a HAL Labs game. But it wasn't without its issues. You once accidentally got a no death clear of that game? Fan server Ultima Online Second Age that locked the game at its best point and still has a few hundred players. Oh, wow. Game Boy Batman. Oh, that's going way back. I really like, for old Batman games, I really like, I think it's Return of the Joker. I think that one's really cool. I'm less familiar with the earlier one that was just called Batman. Coming up with examples is hard. Oh, you were going to mention Arcana. Really? Seventh Saga had some pretty good music as well. It did. I liked Seventh Saga. I wouldn't call it a great game, but I think Seventh Saga is a good game. Let's see. They're adamant it's not a gun. Somebody read Batman comics and they're like, he's not using a gun, you guys. The comic book style Batman? I don't know if that was a question for me. But Return of the Joker. A Lagoon, yeah. Lagoon again. Good game, not a great game. I thought it was fairly average. That game did have good music. There are quite a few on Super Nintendo, aren't there? Oh yeah, let's pick up this stuff. Nothing but mutton to eat. Okay, I don't know that we're going to find too much else in here, so I'm going to go ahead and Julian out of here. I think we've got some pretty great stuff. So let's and save. And I guess that's it for now. Oh, there was an older game for Commodore that played like a comic book. That's pretty cool. Like, are we talking like Comics Zone type stuff? I don't know if I can get out here this way, but we'll see. Basically going to try and get back to the road. Guys, it's the U.S. President song. Oh, hey, Eminees. How are we doing on... Okay, I think we're back again. Not sure what's causing it today. I'm sorry. Depending on how you feel about Saga games, some of them might be meh, but generally have banger soundtracks. I'm not super familiar. I really like the early Saga games, the Legends. Each screen looks like a still from a comic book. That's super cool. Robin Hood for NES. I feel like this would be a great NES-related question, honestly. I love NES, but, I mean, obviously there were some meh games on NES. And, quite a lot of great soundtracks, though. Wood Shield. Okay, so lots of things here to sell, basically. We can go back to town. We can make some money. We got plenty of gold. A huge amount of gold. Oh, one more. It's just off and on. I mean, what else can I do? What else can I do? You got any tips? Are there any tips I could do to try and minimize this from happening? Because it's pretty rough. It's cutting in and out all the time. Saga games are some of the best RPGs ever made. Try streaming in a lower resolution. Cast Steamabra. What? You know what? If you're gonna have a stroke, just let us know in advance. Syncoplay, okay? Streaming in a lower resolution. Do I gotta? Whoa, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Oh, but it's just these guys. They're not so bad. I better watch my health, though. Oh, no! We're gonna have to put on the spell book. There we go. And then... we can cast and heal red. Oh, that's not a lot of HP. It's only a little bit of HP. It's a lot of people. Spoken like a true introvert. How dare you? You know what? I would not consider myself an introvert. I did once upon a time. I really did. I mean, I think they had us outnumbered 2-1. So that's a significant amount of damage. Okay, so we're going to cast some spells for a little bit. Shamino is going to need some healing. 25 HP, that's a lot better. A lit of Bear Tan, Picky Tun Tun Brianna. Yeah, it's a stroke. It's not like the visuals are stunning to begin with. You won't still be able to hear my beautiful voice. All right, so what do I do to fix that? I don't know. We go to settings here. Can I just adjust this now? Appearance, stream, output. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this. I don't know what I should do. Okay, and then I think we can get another attack off. All right, Shamino again, getting little scurry here with the stuff. Yeah, there's I don't think the battles are bad here. It's kind of fun to see them move around meaningfully on the battlefield. No target. Oh, whoops. I think I did the wrong one. Dupre? There we go. Like this feels pretty tough here and challenging. Like stuff is actually happening. You know what I'm saying? But they are not. Oh no. No. Shamino. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Oh, save me. Save me. Have you seen that have you seen the Goofy cover or heard the Goofy cover for that song? Goofy Evanescence. It's great. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Save me. It's great. You should check it out. Alright, this is how I die, I guess. Let's see. Dupre. Yeah, because he's Dupraying for his life right now. Yeah, you need to check out the Goofy cover. It's on YouTube. Just, you know, Evanescence, Goofy, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now, how do I revive a dead character? Because now we got the schmutz following us around. Leather helm, beautiful. Was it worth the cost? Was it worth the cost? The price that was paid was steep. Yeah, let's go back to using the halberd. Got a blue potion, neat. I do want potions on YOLO, so we're gonna roll with that. Okay, so the heal from Lord British is it heals everybody, even when they're dead. I can definitely make it there. Pretty sure. And then we'll have a ton of we'll have a ton of stuff to sell and all that. Save here. I enjoy that that you can actually see like the dead spirit kind of following you around like that. Really reminds me of Earthbound. We get to see those angels following you around. Oh, this was a ways away. This was a pretty far distance away. But now we're really, really well prepared, so that's good. Oh, no, not talk. You don't talk to a sign. The spiritual path and the King's Way. What goes up here? Oh, yeah, this is town, right? I think it is. Oh, but you know what? The King's going to be sweepy. Guess what famous Japanese game also did that? I don't know. Tell me. I would be happy to know. Camp time. Sorry, no food for you. There we go. Wake up. I'm glad you just listened to it. It's a great dedication to a shtick. It really is. Now, not as good as say a Donald Duck sings Evanescence, but it's good. How can you see into my eyes? Oh, yep. It's good. I don't believe you. Don't you get teleported to Lord United Kingdom when you use the help spell? Oh, do you? I don't know. Probably need C++ to revive a character. Wow. Ray is savage today on this game. All right. I don't want to talk to this guy because I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I honestly do not. We're here. Here we are. It's the slave me. I would lose it there too. That's good. That's good. Okay, my bubby. Nothing special. Dang. Savage. They're talking about the King of Britannia. Lord British himself. Nothing special. Hey-oh, it didn't work. No. So how do we revive a character here? I mean, I could just, like, party wipe, right? But that didn't work. Unless there's another option. Okay. Yeah. Super Nintendo version's always being a huge punk. Well, we could go just get wiped real quick and he'll pop back in, right? I think that's what has happened previously. Unless there's another easy way to do it. Free would be ideal, you know. But if we can't get it for free, then I don't know. I don't know. I kind of know the way to the gargoyle anyway, so we could head out over there. Now, I mean, we're decked out in cool stuff now, so we could beat the gargoyle. Never know. That could be rad. See, I don't want to pay for nothing. I just want free stuff. I would be... And I get this has like a karma system in it or whatever, so I would be real bad at that. Because, honestly, I'm the one doing all the hard work out here. The peasants can spare me some cheese and bread and stuff like that. Oh, gargoyles! Anybody home? I'm gonna get you. Oh! We did it. Hey, I can't though. I can't. That copy of EVO was a gift I was entrusted with. I can't just hand it off. I'm sorry. I really am. I wish I could. Ooh, there's a way to trick it. Ever watched The Sopranos? A long time ago. Dang, y'all. We actually did it. Smashed them. I was not expecting that. And I don't think we got any level ups yet. We're just regular stuff. Okay, scale mail, I think is going to be better. Nope. Not as good as chainmail. Okay. So then, let me... Let me see. Well, he's got plate mail, so he's good. He's got chainmail, so he's good. And he's got ring mail, so we could go ahead and equip that. A question here, though. Do we have... is there any system in this game where, like, equipping stuff... I mean, I see that there's weight on every piece of equipment here. But is there something like, hey, if you equip that on this guy because he's got a crossbow, he can't use the crossbow as good? Is there anything like that? Because we gotta watch out for that. Ever watched The Wire? I don't think I have. Nothing like that? Okay, sweet. I think, what was it? Final Fantasy II? Speaking of saga. I think it was Final Fantasy II that did something like that. Okay, so we're going to have to go... We'll just go ahead and pay for the resurrection. That's fine. Ah, sweet. Mix and match to our heart's content. I love it. You know, Wizardry 5 was really restricting in that regard. So far, that's been the hardest game I've played on Super Nintendo, was Wizardry 5. Are you familiar at all with Wizardry 5, Viridian? Beautiful name, too. It's just fun to say the word Viridian. Will you stop it? This guy.
I'm Lord British. No, you're not Lord British. Get out of my face here.
Okay, so, that's a tavern. Where is the healer at? And to find, what does the sign look like? I'm guessing like a cross, or it's about to be nighttime again. A cross, or like a I don't know. Right here. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's graves outside, so, you know. That looks like a chapel to me, so I'm going to go and heal, and then we'll come right back. Oh, so it should be an Ankh. Okay. Ultima and Might and Magic. Heard about it extensively, never played one. Okay. So that was my first wizardry. I mean, aside from Final Fantasy 1. But it was my first wizardry game. Wizardry 5. It was fun, but it was just mean-spirited. It really was. There was so much in that game that was like, why? Why would you make it like this? And it's because they wanted to be mean. That's exactly why. So you might enjoy it. Now, Might and Magic. Tell me a little bit about Might and Magic here. So I have to play, as part of our playing through every Super Nintendo RPG quest, I have to play Might and Magic 2, since it came out for the Super Nintendo in PAL, and I have to play Might and Magic 3. Now, just yesterday I read that Might and Magic 2, it has like an absolutely broken port to Super Nintendo that makes it extremely difficult. So I'm not super looking forward to that, actually, but, you know, see what we can do. Might and Magic equals Wizardry. They're the same thing. Is that really what we're going to go with? Nothing. I'll wake up already. Come on. Some changes. The game was a bit harder. Might and Magic Book 2? Like, so this is what I'd read. Let me read this to you. This was on the cutting room floor, which I've found to be a really good resource of concrete information. Okay, Might and Magic 2 was ported to lots of platforms. The SNES, not surprisingly, was one of them. A completely separate port by a different developer was also released in Japan, featuring the same plot, locations, and gameplay, but with completely reworked graphics and music. The game was completely rushed to production, featuring broken spells such as light, jump, and levitate spells being completely useless, and gameplay exploit fixes such as items costing 10 times what they were, vital permanent stat boosters not working at all, a ridiculous amount of bugs, and most EXP farms nerfed to the point you need to find other experience point exploits. This makes the game absurdly difficult to a ridiculous degree. An American proto exists that wasn't released for good reason. So that could be talking about the Japanese version there, or it could be talking about the American one. Or the PAL one. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It is talking solely about the Japanese version. I imagine a bit more freeform and integrate sci-fi. Okay. A friend of mine who's really into CRPGs kind of gave me this rough bit that Ultima is really concerned with story, Wizardry is really concerned with difficulty, And Might and Magic is really concerned with kind of the fun factor. So hopefully that's the case. That would be really nice. All right, I still need to find... let's see if this guy woke up. Nope. Still need to find where the healer is. So I guess we'll just look around till we find something. There's a snake. What is that for? This is the blacksmith. You know what we could do is sell off some things here. No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just... I'm going to keep the crossbow. Is that like going to be all of them, including the ones that are equipped? Or what? Sell the spear. Oops. Wooden shields, don't need them. Energy wand, I'm going to keep. Let's see. What do you got, Dupre? Nothing? Okay. Leather arms. Sell the ring mail. Okay. That's what I had suspected when I first read it, and then I was kind of second guessing myself reading it aloud to you just now. So it is the PAL version then. They're counting the Super Famicom version on a different article. That's rough. That is rough. I'm looking forward to playing both, really, but less looking forward to playing Might and Magic 2 now. But I will absolutely be using a guide. And if we're fighting bugs and broken things and stuff like that, then I'm going to use a Game Genie on it. No shame. I will get through it, because if it's going to be broken, I'll just have to be broken back. Oh, no. I've never played SNES version, but on the PC, Might and Magic 3 is considered the first really good one. 4 or 5 actually make one game is considered the best. Okay, cool. And I always typically don't have super high hopes about, you know, like about a port from PC to Super Nintendo, because there's a lot of capitulation that had to be made, let's say, but not too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, now we can actually afford stuff, so we'll just go around and see. This is where they got food. Now, I think that we're going to start running out of food here on Fellows. So Dupre is out of food. Shimino has just got one mutton and like a juice box, I guess. So yeah, we're going to need to buy food for all these folks. I'm glad you can shout to somebody across a room. Like, that's pretty cool. You have to buy it one at a time? Come on, Ultima 6. One piece of bread at a time. Whatever. Okay. Aren't any good Game Genie codes for Might and Magic 2. Oh, that sucks. I know you could kind of like play around and modify codes. Maybe that could be a route, but it sucks when there's no really good option, you know. Okay, you're not gonna let me in? Because I would like to buy some bolts. No. Almost just stole that. Buying loaves one at a time. Exciting. I'd love to do that in like in like a grocery store, you know, and just straight up like buy one item one at a time, get back in line from the back, you know. Ugh. Oh, the first 6 are on GOG? That's cool. One of those games which keeps most of the useful addresses in RAM, and Game Genie can't access those ranges. There are emulator codes. Okay. So worst comes to worst, we could do that. I mean, we'll just have to see. It's a darn shame. It's a real darn shame. I don't think I ever came in here. A man in a multicolored jacket. Good morning. What can I do for you? My name is Fyodor. Oh, Dostoevsky? I make cloth on my loom. There is one book for which Lord British hath offered a reward. The Wizard of Oz. I push the pedals with my feet like this. Then I pull these levers. The pattern depends on which combination. Okay, I think we're back. Twitch didn't like the Russian accent. Yeah, the character portraits are all gone. That's a shame. I saw some of the character portraits yesterday and I was like, these are fun. She is the only person I know who can weave silk. May our paths cross again someday. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Still looking for the, the stuff. What does this folk have to sell? I can't recall. Oh, it's like torch, oil, shovel. Yeah, alright. Are you glad I stopped by? I might have to look at a map for this town. It's enormous. Oh, I think this is the person who makes gold coins out of your gold. Well, she was here once upon a time. So we'll have to come back to that. No, get away. This guy. I feel like there was a character like that in Earthbound, too, who just would walk up, say his piece, and you could not get away from him. Well, have I been in here before? I don't think I have. Whoops. Guys, put the inventory not at the top. Talk and look should have been at the top. If I could have reordered this, it would have been look, talk, inventory. But, alas. A lively bard. I'll gladly pay a song for thee. Kenneth's my name. My wife and I teach young bards the arts of composition, performance, and improvisation. We also give concerts on occasion. Ariana has the rune of compassion, and they could hardly have found a sweeter child to give it to. It's the only name I've ever got. Her name is Nan. Whatever you do, don't say anything to her about spiders. Concerts. It's enjoyable. Bards must be well versed in music to entertain many people. I offered a little guidance and then stepped back to watch her learn. Ariana is such a child. Sometimes her imagination gets carried away. Music. Oh. Kenneth plays a delightful little melody for you. Hey, Tom Bombadillo. But his jacket is, and his boots is yellow. That's his whole song. Ravaging Justice. How's it going? Welcome to the stream that wouldn't die. It'll keep disconnecting and then come back. What a pain. She imagines there are spiders near her. Okay. Nice song, though. A nervous young bard. I would play for thee. Spiders! I hate spiders! They're creepy, ugly, disgusting things. Yellow says to her, Now, my dear, have you forgotten about the gloves I gave you? Oh, yes, perhaps if I wore those I could play, replies Nan. I'm Lady Nan. Why, making music, of course. With my lute. But every time I pick up my lute, spiders crawl out of it. Ew! Clean your lute, people. Are you looking for the rune of compassion? 'Twas given to our most promising student, young Ariana. Iolo gave them to me for my birthday. She's very talented. Fairly well. A cute little girl with short hair. What is your name? Ariana's my name. I'm learning to be a bard. I like to play the harpsichord best. I have the rune of compassion. She reaches into her pocket and takes it out to show you. Do you need it for something? I think so. Right? We're trying to get the runes, aren't we? Something like that. I feel a little bad. Let me adjust this here. I feel a little bad just taking a rune from a girl, but I'm gonna say yes. Are you on an important quest? Yep. I'm not supposed to let anyone else have it. I do not know what I should do. I know. My parents run the Blue Boar Tavern. Go ask them if you can borrow the rune. If they say 'tis all right, I shall give it to you. Well, that's not too bad. I've been studying to be a bard since I was this many. She holds up 3 fingers. I would like to play something for you, but I'm not good enough yet. Will you come back to hear my music when I'm older if you can? Yeah, asking politely. And I'll come back to listen to your music, sure. Really, I would like that very much. I want to be a bard when I grow up. They have more fun than anybody. Oh yes, lots of it. Harpsichord, oh yes, lots of it. Alright. Okay, so let's find the tavern. And whoa. What's all this then? Hello, hello. The perpetual motion machine. Oh, this must be the museum I'd heard tell about. The mystery fountain, the energy field. Oh. A monolith. Dragon artifacts. The bones of Zog. Isn't that a bad word? I think it is. It's also the name of a general from Breath of Fire, if I recall correctly. Not enough girl bards exist. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, the museum. The museum. Okay. Where on earth is the anything? Now, where do I find the place to revive a character? A rough and tumble man with wild unkempt hair. Good afternoon. Rufus the Red. I'm a blacksmith. My hair is red. Can you not tell by my hair? Yes. Remember to shoe your steed often. Bye. He seemed like a happy guy. Who in their right mind has spiders in their loot as well? Okay. Alright. You know what? You win, Ultima. I will look up... If this isn't it, I'll look up where on earth we're supposed to find our little revivee. A thin, dark-haired man with a nervous smile. Hello again, my friend. My name is Wilbur. I work here at the stables. Oh, yes. Stables, horses. I remember. Oh, because it's a horseshoe. I get it. Or if it's like the Greek... That's what I get for taking a Greek course in college. I was like, oh, look. That's not even the right side up. Oh, look, an upside-down omega. A silent but good-natured man. He grins widely and waves at you. He points to his mouth and shakes his head. Dupre speaks. I know of this person. He is Artie the Mute, a local shipwright. The man smiles and nods. The man looks at you. Ship deed. Oh, we could buy a ship if we wanted to. That's pretty cool. Take that, uncharted waters. Take that. The man smiles and nods. Okay. Artie waves as you leave, then returns to what he was doing. Oh, that's a window. It's very difficult for me to tell at these angles what things are. Cast help? Okay, let's try it. Stop insulting Koei. Oh, you stop taking it personally. That's the real problem. If people started taking criticism of companies they don't even work for less personally, the world would be a merrier place. But sad or merry, I must leave it now. Oh, Taurine. Okay, let's see. Cast, red, help. Help me. Okay, so we established that actually if you talk to the king and... Oh, wait, what? It did revive him. What? So that's like what? That's like a reset? Help! You know, I need somebody... Because we came to the king earlier and asked him to heal us, and he didn't heal us. But so then warping to the king revives your character. That is neat. How and why? Why? Free healing. Sweet. Okay, where is the bar? Because we need to inquire about the rune from Ariana. I'm gonna try that. And there's still no moneymaker in there. Only downside is you're back in Britain. Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, I was wandering around Britannia anyway, so it's not too bad. But I still need to find where anything is. Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to pull up a map of this. Let's see. VG Maps, always a favorite place to go to. Okay, now let me see here. Looking at the map right now. We go to the inn. I think it's to my left from here. And spend the night. Wake up to a nice hot breakfast. Let me sleep the night away. Good morning. Okay, so the bar, the Blue Boar Bar, I believe it was. I still honestly do not see where it is. I really don't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it. Now that it's daytime, I don't know if there's going to be there. The music is nice. It's relaxing. That's not too shabby at all. Had to be another Genesis console, because ain't nobody ever said there was good music on Sega Genesis. Come on. Just kidding. Had to take the low blow. That's what we do. It's not my fault. Heyo! Charming fellow. Welcome, welcome. My name is Mandrake. Mandrake. Too honest a town to be much fun, huh? But some fine people live there. You should have Penumbra tell your fortune sometime. I spread important news throughout the realm. I believe they have taken over all the shrines of the 8 virtues. Do you have any news about it? I visit all taverns. The Blue Bottle serves Fraser's Folly, the finest juice in all Britannia. But the Cat's Lair is still my favorite. Getting warmer, huh? You can play hot and cold with this. Okay. But there's nobody else here. It's just time of day thing. So We'll have to come back for that. In the meanwhile, I think what we'll do is go ahead and look over at the spot where I cleared the gargoyles. So we'll go do that. Music for Might and Magic 2 on Genesis is genuinely the most horrible I've ever heard. Really? Well, let's do some live reaction here. Huh? What do you think? Let's do it. Why don't I could even set this up too. If I can remember how to do it. Let's see. Oh, Streets of Rage is good. It is. Streets, Shmups, Sonic. The 3 S's. Okay, so this is what? Is it Might and Magic 2 for Genesis? Genesis soundtrack. I don't have YouTube Red, so skip this stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, you have to hear this. Let me see if I can figure out how to share it with chat. 'Cause it is rough. YouTube Red. Oh, that's, I don't know. I don't even know if they still call it that. That's where you could pay for YouTube and they don't show you commercials. No, I don't use an ad blocker. I don't. Let's see. Okay. Now I gotta figure it. It's so painful to hear. I gotta figure out how to set this up. Yeah, first thing to do is turn that off. And then oh man, it's agony to hear this. Okay. All right, are you ready? Get revanced and download YouTube. How's it going, Baron? Also watch YouTube across no ad blocker that's like these words. Okay. I remember the PG chat. This yeah, I don't. Not on this computer. And also watch it on like the TV and all that stuff. I don't know. Anyway, are you ready? So this is Might and Magic 2. Oh, this is just one track? Yeah. So this is Might and Magic 2 on Sega Genesis. Gates to Another World soundtrack. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Can you hear that or what? I turned it on and it was like you can hear this. It's awful. Let's see how long we can go playing. Well, that was the first song, so we'll see how the second one goes. Sega does what Nintendo don't, producing some of the worst music in video game history. Honestly. Oh no, Carmax. Here we go, next track. This one's not as annoying. Honestly, this is Adventuring in Towns. Let's hear Adventuring Outdoors. Let's hear what that sounds like. Gems strikes again. Rogish Ham. How's it going? For varying definitions of amazing, right? Like, if you hate good things and love bad things, this is amazing. It sort of sounds like a high school band struggling to play on time with each other. It's not great. Okay, let's hear one more. Encounter. Battle theme? Ugh. See, this right here, this is, to me, is quintessential Sega Genesis music. When you hear that, like, really high pitch, like, for no reason. And what sounds like metal, like if you took silverware and played it on itself. That's what this sounds like to me. It's awful. I mean, that is atrocious music. All right, anyways. Super Nintendo cleanse my ears out. I got into an argument once with some YouTube schlub who was saying that who in single play, do not tell that joke. All right, I'm warning you right now. With some guy who said that the Super Nintendo sound was some of the most milquetoast sound in the gaming history, and that was his response to Sega Genesis being bad. It's just the Super Nintendo is milquetoast. I would take milquetoast over sounding literally offensive. It's awful. I mean, we could, and you and I have talked about this before too, Cinco. We can mention all, of what was intended and what was actually done and so on and so forth. But wow, is it what actually was done, what was actually accomplished with the music on this system back in the day is really, really bad. Now again, that's not to say there isn't good music on there. There is. I really like Sonic Shmups and Streets. I think those are great. But a lot of Sega Genesis soundtracks sound exactly like that. Meandering, like even if you change the instrumentation, the melodies itself are really amateurish. Darn shame too. Because you could get good sound out of that thing, but woof. Anyway, that was my anti Sega Genesis spiel for the day. Oh, we got another halberd. Awesome. I'm gonna absolutely switch that halberd over to. Let's see. We'll give the halberd to Shamino. How many? What, he dropped he dropped more than one halberd. So we're gonna be a halberd. Oh no, because we had the halberd. Yeah. So maybe, I think maybe what we'll do is we'll have these two other dudes use the halberds. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Shining Force? I mean, I've heard it. I don't know. I'd have to hear it again. Let's see. Yeah, Sega Genesis music will be like, oh, listen to the bass, and the bass will be like, wah. Like, that's not bass. Stop. No. And then on the higher end, you have these really high sounds that are, oof. Sega does what nobody should. Molde. That should have been what Nintendo came up with. Okay, we're here. There's stuff. Let's see what the stuff is. I've never done this before. Look, right there. You find a moonstone, but a force field prevents you from taking it. Okay, what about this? See, nothing special? That's because it's a gateway. Oh, dang. Dang, y'all. So we're probably going to die here. Because that's a lot of... It's a lot of enemies. We'll just try and do what we can, I guess. Shamino can get healed. Oof. Just a boring dimensional portal, right? Ah. All right, so I booked it out of there. I did, but I died anyway. Oh, well, okay. Note to self: do not go into the portal. Let's see. Cinco says, Cinco, I love you when you're at this level of like technical talk and you're not like, you're just making up like, like whatever it was that you were doing earlier in the stream. This is good, Cinco. Keep up good, Cinco. It's good, Cinco. In general, I think the SNES sample-based approach put a lot more control in the musician's hands. Tedious. Genesis could have way more channels, which led to the insane percussion layers in streets. With the depth of something like Donkey Kong Country, it was just impossible on pure FM synths. Yo, listen up. Something happened. Let me go over to Twitch here. Viridian Games, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Is it back? Like, is the stream back? Can you all hear me? Hopefully. I don't know. Something was happening. Viridian, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you being in here today. Come back again sometime. I could absolutely use your Ultima 6 advice and tips. Thanks for the support throughout today's stream. Take care. We'll see you next time. So yeah, like somebody said to me, you could make the Genesis, or you could make the Super Nintendo sound like the Genesis, but you could not make the Genesis sound like the Super Nintendo. And I'm sure that's a vast oversimplification, but I think you certainly have more of a range of sound in the actual Super Nintendo canon versus the actual Sega Genesis canon, right? Yeah, it's been cutting in and out, which is really unfortunate. A huge pain in the neck. But I don't know if y'all saw, I did get destroyed by gargoyles. Absolutely demolished by gargoyles. It was bad. It was really bad. It's being twitchy? Well done. Well done. I think, though, this may be where I draw it for the day. It is unfortunate. Well, let's see. Mage. Oh, Rage. Let me see if I can figure this out properly. Yeah, so, folks, we're going to go over and say hi to Major Rage. Give him a follow. I'll be on tomorrow. Again, to all of you, look forward, please, for a big announcement from me later this week. A big announcement. I've been playing Super Nintendo RPGs for a couple of years now for a secret project, and we should be able to announce it really soon. You're going to be really excited. I promise you. Look forward to that. Go say hi to Major Rage TV. Give him a follow. Hugs and kisses. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.